Now we can most likely prove that it's Charles T. Ellery and his brother who are the problem. Okay, so Detroit, Michigan, okay, nearest to Canada, French Canadian or British, okay, and then Charles said he took a trip to Rome, Italy, okay, but he also said that he, I'm sure probably maybe before he went to Rome, Italy, right, but he made his trip down the west coast. So if he was sick, caught a virus or had a virus up in Michigan, as he made his trip down the west coast to San Diego here, and if he was humping, then it spread, right? He may have picked it up in Rome, Italy. But it's interesting how the brother, right, we don't know where he's at, but they supposedly for see online, his brother died, right? They both died. But if one went into Denver and one went into Florida, they spread the sickness, so the disease is probably somewhere up in Michigan, right? Because if I notice my family, the disease kind of trails that same thing, right? So it might be contact between Joe Zillig, Harry J. Race, and the Ellerys, and possibly Don Wiley and Elton Anderson, as we see the behavioral traits start to come out within the mixed Negro or the Negroes, right? Ellerys, right? So the battle might really be between Joe Zillig and the Ellerys, because the Ellerys took some children from the Fausts or the Pewlers, or the bitted bee scenario, or the bitted, the teeth, the bitted bees, robots. See, also remember, Charles T. Ellery is an atheist, and Rome, Italy is the Vatican. And notice anything that the atheists don't like, well, robotism, robots. So Jews robots, Christian robots, right? Because they want to be atheist science. So I could only surmise that Harry or Ellery took advantage of my mother, the Avon, or the three boys, the four of his boys, right? And my father, get it? To offset this thing and give them an excuse to pass off the STD they spread during the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And so when I come into play with YouTube here, and it looks like you guys ran multiple tubes and a hack to try to cure, right? He wanted to die, right? So he could get bit into the bats again, right? And then run away. But was he cured of the disease? So he left San Diego with the disease that he spread throughout a harbor. And you could tell by his behavior that he was at war with a bunch of people in the harbor, even on the streets with the police, and facing the water towards Coronado. An actor hurt, or, a non-acceptance. And that's what you guys are just playing out with me. So Harry, Joe, Bernard, GPS Anklet Man, right, from Paso Robles, your war is probably with Ellery, right, because he was calling people in. So there's some other families that might have some involvement with the Jews or with Google or YouTube before that know how to make it work. And so me, I kind of know how to work, but you guys ended up killing my friends and family and my parents, or those people around like Greg Faust, or Jay Beswick. You made those families sick, but you expect us to fix it because you have that spoiled attitude from Michigan, right? But there's Michiganis sick too. So that's why I'm thinking that the virus of the sickness started up in Michigan, and it flowed down to Google Duncan, and Perlita joined on and all this stuff, because you guys just much rather sit on your asses and get fat, and that's just an excuse to get away with what you want. And then the Negroes do the same thing while you guys kill off the healthy people. Got it? Right? Because that just seems to be your guys'. But eventually, even though those of you who are overweight and all that, you're going to have to clean up. Even those of you in the street gangs, you're going to have to. Evolution is going to force you. The gangster movement is kind of just a hype. You'll grow out of it, and it's not natural to what you really once were before. So no, David, it proves that you commit murder and get away with it because there's some people in the world that just allow you to do it. But you were never the Messiah of the earth or the cosmos. You're not old enough, and you don't make sense to, and you're pissing people off, dude, that have been on Earth longer than you.